Alright, and we're back with Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. I'm Rob, we got an Iffy.
I refuse.
George.
That would be me.
And a Lawrence.
That would be me.
Lawrence just says nothing.
That would be him.
Sorry, I was just waiting for George. I was waiting for George to go down and be me again. I was kind of half planning for it.
Alright, let's look at this guy.
The minute that he said, let's take a look at this game, I was like, what the fuck?
Guy.
I was going to say, it sounded like so off. So this is the victim, the Masked the Second.
What is with his gaudy outfit? Iffy.
Bad.
Don't know about Master Mask.
George doesn't either.
Apparently.
Months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the populace.
So this thief is separate from the Atagarasu.
That they were for a while because their MO and targets were different. But Master Max likes high-value trinkets and jewels, being gaudy as his signature. Gumtree was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about the mask.
That's alright. I don't like publicly hear our tales of his failure anyway.
You haven't changed a bit, I see.
Hey, technically he succeeded. Technically. In any case, let's get started here, shall we? I'm not resting until... You know.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we're gonna examine the blade.
So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
I can't believe this. I can't believe his sword can sweep the floor. What else can it do? What do you expect? It's the Steel Samurai Daddy's secondary weapon. I hate calling him daddies. Just call him the Steel Samurai. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns to in a real fight.
You should know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. And nothing more. You only just saw this is Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should be asking about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent.
Innocent.
Yeah, I know. My brain shut down. Shut up. Leave me alone. Right, what's in his hand?
He could not do that.
What's in the man's hand?
The man.
What is he holding?
What
Looks like a
man
piece
is
of paper
this?
from a notepad. It appears that the directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. Alabas, from a statue, 5th floor, ambassador's office. There's like this on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the prima dog statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is this person that requests the theft of the prima dog statue? So I guess now we can look at him in general.
I'm gonna look at the bloodstone first.
I thought that the Mars had quit the business.
This guy, he's just a
Sorry, say that again, you cut out completely.
This guy, he's just a copycat. He's in the name. A phony. He's a big fat phony.
He's Beppis, right?
Beppis.
Yeah, he's Beppis.
He's a phony. He's just another petty phony. It's real dingy. There's an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashin.
Is he trying to say cash no? Is it like he has no money?
Kashino.
Like, if you get rid of the E and you just leave it as cash no, it's just
Wait,
like,
could
yeah,
it be
cash
casino? Like casino?
Yeah, it could be casino.
Could be casino. Is that where he lost? That's where he lost all his money, right?
I mean, let's take a look at
Sorry,
the wiki.
What's the pun meant to be?
If he lost his money, it could be cashy. No.
When it's
Yeah,
read,
I said, yeah,
when
it
it's
could-
read in the usual Asian format with surname first, it may be a play on no cash.
Oh, so it is correct. So it is no cash.
Yeah.
And wanted on larceny charges.
And he never grew up.
His clothes and what he was carrying. Determined that this guy is the real Damas 2. Electric Stupaloo.
The cause of death appears to be the loss of blood from the back of his head. It seemed they were struck at something very, very hard. In other words, he was shot clearly. I mean, he was bludgeoned to death.
Alright, is that all we have can examine
What
here?
about his hat? What about his hat? Is the hat important?
I don't know, is
I
it?
don't remember.
There is not a single shred of fashion sense in Damask's costume.
What is I can appreciate the great effort he must have put into making it?
If you don't know, you can buy this costume almost anywhere.
It's being sold since when?
Since ever. Since around New Year's, the streets are practically flooded. So the mask is a lot more popular than I thought he.
I can't believe that foolish fool would dress in fool's clothing to act foolishly.
We got your point out about Free Foolish's back, Francisco. Okay, I guess the cloth is the last thing we can look at.
The what?
Is the cloth that the sword's on?
Sure.
Like, I presume it has. Like, oh, I guess that means that there's something else to check.
I mean,
I
we'll
don't
check it. I suppose this was the lapping cloth that Damask too used to carry his stolen goods.
Ah,
But there's nothing lapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever he was about to steal.
I don't know what he was about to steal.
I can't imagine what he was about to steal. Alright.
If you can't look at the statue, we're not allowed. There are some weapons on display in this wall. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif.
They must be the counterparts to the Babalese knives.
Which means that the blades inside these scabbards should match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin.
That's fine. Alright.
Well, let's look at the spear. Oh, I'm over that too. Knives adorned with flowers are here on display. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Babalese knives. The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. What? One of the knives is missing on its blade. Let's see if these two pieces, the handle and the blade, fit each other. Oh, well, what do you fucking know?
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
Then this means that an alabaster knife did find its way into Babal. But how?
Nobody knows. Alright, we're gonna deduce the spear.
Hold on. Spear. Can we deduce the spear? Is that what we need to deduce?
Apparently it's got a deduce option, so...
Well, all of them have to do something. We can deduce the entire picture, you know.
not this one.
Larry, about this spear.
Oh, are you feeling it? Bam!
I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, or is it just me, or is the spear a bit bent?
Buddy. What? No way. Exactly as it should be, yo.
I have here the autograph you wrote for me earlier. This trash. Now take a good look at this, which you drew with your own hands.
That's when it turns out that it's actually meant to be bent, and Larry just draws it straight
To
because he's a
Mr.
fucking
Edgar,
dumbass.
Still Samurai Daddy, married old man of Neo Tokyo. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. What do you have to say to that?
I'm so horrid.
I'm full of powers.
When I hold the spear in my hand, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then during practice, I'll spin her around and around and around we go.
You spin me right.
And bam! Hit the wall.
How did
baby.
he not know that he was near the fucking what? You
Badass.
unbelievable! This is embassy.
It's like, yeah, but Rob, this man was trying to play with Garen. Do you think Garens have a brain and where they're going?
Demacia!
Exactly.
Iffy.
But I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. One time on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it all that night, baby. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was some field trip and I began to shadow fight myself.
What's that? I mean, what you said about earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that. It's no big, it's not like I left a hole or anything.
That's all I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgey, you're so naive.
Why didn't Edward say such a stupid thing? This is the stupidest shit I've seen Edward speak about.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Well, we'll keep calling it the samurai spear. But it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it. It's hollow on the inside, baby. Just like all of us. You'd hit it against practically anything and it would bend.
Is that so?
Say that again, Effie.
Tell me you thought it was real, baby. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. Seeing that part of your personality is real cute, like.
Call me cute one more time and I'll fight a fucking Christ.
I ship it. I see, your friendship truly is something special, Miles Edgeverse.
Shut up. Ah, that's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
Alright, let's take a look.
Let's look at that plant, Rob.
What?
Let's look at that plant. Look what it looks like, man.
Oh wow, it actually does look like Cocos Alba, holy shit.
I was gonna say, did I actually say anything if you examine it?
Probably, but I don't give a shit. Talk to
Can't believe it. Oh, we can't look at the statue. Larry! You don't, never mind, I don't want to talk to you. There are a few things to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I got a few things I've got to ask you too.
Well, too bad, you can't ask them. What is it?
It's like, both you and him. Those are the two of you always manage to have some cute hot girl by your side.
He's talking about us, Edgeworth.
Ah! And her voice.
Don't make me get the bottle again, right?
Hey, look, I'm just a figment of your imagination.
Yo, Edgey, can you hear that too?
My phoenix senses are tingling.
Larry, you do not know the pain I go through every day.
And Francie, what about that promise you made to me?
Promise? What promise?
One where you say you would model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip Whip Whippity Whip Whip Whip. Ah!
You will stay
yeah.
10,000 feet away from my ass! I made no such promise!
10,000 feet
Okay,
away
it's just
from
the ass then, right?
Your ass. Just your ass.
Anything else is fair game.
Ever since grade school, we've had a certain saying about Larry.
When something swells, it's usually the fucking anus. Yeah, we get it.
But one needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers. Trundle.
Alright, Steel Samurai.
As I recall, are you calling yourself Laurice Donin now?
That's Donum. Larice, Donum. If that's stirring your head, Edgy. Oh, yeah.
Now I remember, you're a crude, pale imitation of a real artist.
Oh, no, you got it all wrong. Gave on that whole Larice business.
Yeah, your career did take a nosedive when you took your dick out in the middle of court.
Thanks.
Banjolina, what the?
Left me, my heart in pieces.
Banjolina Kazoo.
What the hell kind of name is Banjolina?
It's just what he calls his banjo plush.
What about his what about her partner
Kazoo.
Kazoo Lad?
Kazoo Lad.
That's when Mindy walked into my life.
I swear to Christ, you
And I
didn't
saw
call
her
Mindy before.
face.
Did Mindy trade you a fucking haunter with an Everstone?
She's been so good to me. I wanted to help her in some way.
Well, they're gonna put that back in. They're gonna put that in bloody the Gen 4 mix, aren't they? The fucking
Oh,
bastards.
please, I hope not.
And I figured I could do the Steel Samurai outfit.
Your inane blathering makes me less and less sense. Oh wait, makes me. Whoa. Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as the Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess. Basically, he's a simp. What's up, Rob? Are you okay? What's up, Rob?
When you know who the Pink Princess is.
I mean, I know who it is. I'm just like, dude, calm down. It's too early for that.
Sorry, carry on, Iffy.
You got it. I'm a simp. I'm simper into mashed potatoes, baby.
Not really. I don't think you eat mashed potatoes in your goddamn life. But a simple deduction based on the
Mashed
usual operandi, Larry.
Taters.
Time of the murder.
Larry, I'd like you to fuck off. He's out of my life. Never come back. I'd also like you to confess everything right now that you did tonight.
Confess? And tell me you suspect me too, Edgy.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needs to plan and execute a murder.
Larry has
You're
never
too
murdered anyone because he's simply too dumb to do so.
You're too much of a simp for that. We are talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. But part of the experience has taught me that they are always the center of some asinine event. Insane is kind of giving it too much credit.
You know what I just realized?
What?
Since the word simp is banned on Twitch, I feel bad for all the people who play Pokemon Alpha Sapphire.
Is used specifically in a derogatory way.
Literally, Archie in that game calls his men as
Wait,
simps.
sorry, did you say if used specifically in a derogatory way?
Yeah, it's only when you use it to discourage people from donating.
Okay.
Because that's bad for Twitch. And it's bad for people who make content.
I thought they just banned the word outright.
No.
Okay. But regardless, yeah, Archie in Alpha Sapphire calls his men simps.
Yeah, like there's a scene where he just calls two of his men simps when they lose to him.
It's the greatest scene ever. Did you get back to that, by the way?
I did. I restarted it.
Oh, okay.
So we'll get to see. We'll get to see him call them simps again.
You didn't invite me, bastard. Anyways.
I mean, I tried to get in contact with you, but you've been offline for like ages. Anyway, forget
Just
about it.
message me. I'm on the phone. Anyway, sorry.
Iffy.
I don't know what happened. It's on now.
Line.
Oh, Edgy, how can you be so mean and tell me with your words like that?
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. Wait, what?
He just referenced the psych lock.
Yeah, he did. So I suggested you cooperate.
Nerd.
What do you know?
Ooh. Okay, I got it. Stop fans from whipping me from behind.
I thought that's what you
Front
wanted.
more.
Jesus.
I like the front, not the back. I guess you know that right now, right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine, however, please continue. I imagine that whatever you are up to is probably beyond my imagination. So you tell me exactly what you did, Larry.
Nope, not yet, Edgey. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, a lot more.
Confess now.
Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And bullshit. You can't climb, you're too stupid.
That's what you just like, Larry just like fucking did in his own mind. Yeah, how did I get up there? Still working on that one.
And why, anyways, let's say you did get up there. And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that wintry custom and the legendary hero.
Legendary?
Hero? Oh my god.
Santa Claus.
Santa
Claus?
I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. When I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
Yeah, that's what chimneys do. Dickweed. What?
Oh my god. And?
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Of course I know. You graduated from junior high, you know.
You didn't.
Yeah, dude.
Then you should also understand this.
Specifically junior high.
If Santa were real, he would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
You crud.
It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as the prime suspect in this murder.
Oh man, what's so wrong with pretending to be the Claus?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in the matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you fucking nitwit!
I like how Edgeworth is very well versed in Santa law.
Well, considering what happened to him in that one case.
No.
Well, that was the only one for me to read.
Hey, wait a sec. We're not in court.
Oh, we will be by the time I'm through with you. Larry, about the steel samurai sword that was used as the murder weapon.
Oh, that. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know.
Yes. I feel bad for that man.
Well, I totally forgot about it. I left it behind when I left afterwards. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone. Shocked.
Foolish fool looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse. You forgot to take something that big with you? Who would believe such a tale?
I would because it's Larry. I believe him, but only because it's Larry.
I'm sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him.
I didn't take my line. But if anyone could forget something like that, it'd be this dumbass.
Edgey, and you saw my face. Now you're a believer.
I'm in love.
I love you. I love you. I love you, Edgey.
You're in trouble.
I just knew that our friendship was something special.
Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, it in no way clears his name, which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle.
Alright.
Do I present anything to him? What do we have on our evidence again?
No,
Show me your nuts.
We can examine this, apparently.
Yes, it's actually pretty important. The person taking hands with the steel samurai in this picture is Ambassador Albert.
It was taken just before the murder.
The steel samurai is very popular. They even use it as the national treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about Top Knot there?
Clearly, there's a depth that is sure that a young person like you can't fathom.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costumed actors?
That's
Edgeworth
important.
just gives her silence.
I think we also have to examine the statue just to, prove that, hey, it's facing differently. There was the exact same statue sitting in the Bartleme's office when we examined.
It's a Prima statue. It was a national treasure of the Principality of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabaster and Babal claim to have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have. There's been wars for less.
Also, you fucking watch children's shows, what the hell?
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm going to ignore you, Francisco. The deuce. You don't need to...
Oh, wait, did I see this?
We've already seen it.
Oh, apparently it's a different line now.
Oh, that's in there.
I hear it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Codopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. But both Alabaster... Okay. It's the same line, but slightly worded differently. But both Alabaster and Babal claim to have the real thing and won't budge from their claim.
What incredibly... I've already said that.
Right,
the deuce.
This will...
Contradicts the picture. Someone's moved... No, not that one.
Oh, right.
It's turned different around. I mean, someone's moved the statue.
That's fine.
Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Carver.
The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that Top Knot's hand?
I agree, but that's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in this photo is facing a different way.
You're right.
The statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing one way in this photo, and now it's facing another direction in this photo, is in this preserved crime scene.
Albert just walks in and goes, "Oh, I shit myself every single time it looks at me, so I turned it."
It's proof that someone touched his statue around the time of the crime.
George,
you got more shit to the
George, someone touched your statue.
Yeah?
How do you feel?
You see, rage has surpassed its normal level. And that is why
how mad are you?
This mad.
Oh wait, are you the opposite of Gandhi?
The opposite of Gandhi.
I'm Gandhi taking the trait to lower my aggressiveness.
In Civilization
you're the most aggressive character in
5.
the game, George, but because you got so aggressive it cocked over.
Exactly.
Two gorgeous flowers are here in full bloom. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have an equally as lovely name.
Miles Edgeworth, are you done still? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers?
Why are you drooling?
That's a rather unusual name.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day. Why are there birds in the building? I guess that wraps it up for my investigation. That's... cringe.
Iffy.
Yo, Pink Princess. How you feeling? Still feeling ill, baby?
And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
And the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit. I mean, maybe to speak to her as well. But I don't want to stop from here before we talk to this one.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time on Miles Edgeworth Pace Attorney Investigations.